It is a white variegated sleeping Pothos. Hey guys, what's up and welcome back to my channel. And for today's video, I am gonna be identifying different varieties of Pothos. But before that, I just want everybody to know that this video is a collaboration between Pothos and Syngonium Collectors Buy and Sell, a group page on Facebook created by no other than Ma'am Wendy Bentour. And if you're also a collector, buyer, or seller, feel free to join our group. That group is so amazing, you guys. You can find a lot of good collectors and a good seller with a very affordable price. You know what I'm saying? Join our group now. But before joining our group, make sure to follow all of our rules. No live selling, put the status of your plant, and etc. You know what I'm saying? So yeah, thank you Ma'am Wendy for creating that. I'm so happy, you know. And it's been how many months since I last posted a video because I am so busy, you know, with my academics. You know, I'm a future teacher. I have a lot of requirements and also JOA problems. What? So yeah, I was so busy, but now I have time. So actually, you guys, I've already created a video the same as this, which I identified varieties of Pothos, but you requested that I must speak in English straight because I've also browsed the analytics of my vlogs and I saw that I have a number of audiences from US. So wow, so now I will try my best to speak in English straight. You know what I'm saying? And actually, to be honest, you guys, in my past videos, I did a lot of mistakes, but on this video, I'm going to correct all of it. And without further ado, let's start. So first on my list, guys, is this Jade Pothos. This is the only green Pothos, the original green Pothos there is. The rest green Pothos are actually reverted versions of those variegated versions, something like that. So the leaf shape is like a narrow heart-shaped leaf and it is flat, and as you can see, the color is literally jade. You know what I'm saying? Some people actually hate Jade Pothos because it is pure green. They say it's boring, but for me, I find it beautiful. You know, I find it simple and I find it very beautiful, and it is the very versatile Pothos among all Pothos. It can live in a very low light area. I love it. So next on my list, guys, is this golden Pothos. And the color of this golden Pothos is the same as the Jade Pothos. It is dark green, but it is variegated. It have a yellowish variegation, as you can see. And we actually have a term for a golden Pothos that have a very intense yellowish color. That is actually a Hawaiian Pothos. And in my first video, I corrected a post. They say that golden Pothos cannot turn into giants, but actually, you guys, all Pothos can turn to giants. If you don't believe me, please just go to my first video and I will try my best to provide giant Pothos on all of my Pothos ID. You know what I'm saying? The leaf shape is also a heart-shaped leaf and it's also flat. So question, how can you make your Pothos giant? Well, actually, it's very simple. Just put it directly in the soil with no pot, of course, and let it attach. Let the plant attach itself to a tree, and then within a few years, your plant will turn into a giant. Yeah. And my hair is bothering me, kasla umok. Next on my list, guys, is the Neon Pothos. It is named as neon for a reason because the color is neon. You know what I'm saying? So the shape leaf of this Neon Pothos is the same as the shape leaf of the Pothos that I've mentioned earlier. It is narrow heart shaped, and then the color is obviously it's neon. And the new leaves have a lighter color. Sometimes it's chartreuse or a lime green color. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. And actually, you guys, there is a variegated version of that for the Neon Pothos, which is this, the variegated Neon Pothos. This is what it looks like. It has a variegation on its leaf. And the color of those variegations are sometimes yellow or green. It looks like this. And lastly, on neons, we have this neon white sports. As you can see, the variegation is literally white, something like that. And I forgot to mention that there is also a golden Pothos white sports, where it is the same as this. Leaves possesses a white variegations. And this is what a giant neon Pothos looked like. Oh my god, isn't it beautiful, you guys? Yeah, they exist. And next on my list, guys, is this Marble Queen Pothos. Here in the Philippines, or I don't know if other countries also have a term like that. If the marble Pothos have a lot of whiter color, we call it as a Snow Queen Pothos. But if it's like this, it is a Marble Queen Pothos. Yeah, so the color is like this. It's literally marble, you know what I'm saying? It's like painted. And the new leaves is kind of yellowish. I think it's turning to Jessenia, since Jessenia is sports of Marble Queen, you know what I'm saying? So the leaf shape is the same as the other Pothos that I've mentioned. And this is what a giant Marble Queen Pothos looks like, whatever. And next on my list, guys, is this NJOY Pothos. By the way, did I mention that I sell Pothos plants, and this is actually sold? I sold this to my friend, and also the Marble Queen Pothos. I sold it to Daryl David Turqueza, and he's also a vlogger. Please subscribe to his channel or whatever. Thank you so much for buying this. Identifying NJOY Pothos is sometimes tricky because NJOY, Glacier, and Pearls and Jade is kind of similar, but I'm just going to differentiate those three. And to make this video shorter, I'm just going to compare those three right now. So NJOY Pothos look like this. The color is only green and white, and usually the green is in the center surrounded by white colors, but sometimes some of the leaves of the NJOY Pothos may have green blotches. Next is the Glacier Pothos. I'm just going to move here so that you can see those. Glacier Pothos tend to have a more silvery color comparing to NJOY Pothos. They literally look alike, but Glacier have a lot of silvery color. And next is the Pearls and Jade. This is also very tricky. Pearls and Jade tend to have blotches from its green and white color. Again, Pearls and Jade will going to have a green on green speckling and a green on white speckling. That is the legit Pearls and Jade created by the University of Florida. But here in the Philippines, we have our own version. It looks like Pearls and Jade, except there is no green on green speckling. But that is not the legit Pearls and Jade. So for me, I'm just going to say that it is Pearls and Jade local, not the Pearls and Jade US patented version. Next! I'm sorry guys if I look like rushing, because I really am. It's actually night here in the Philippines. And yeah, and I have a lot of stuff to do. Or whatever. Next is this silver Pothos or satin Pothos, or sometimes they call it as silver satin Pothos. They have a lot of names. This is actually different from the rest of the Pothos. The rest of the Pothos that I've mentioned earlier are Epipremnum aureum, and this is a Scindapsus. It is another genus, you know what I'm saying? So the color of this is sometimes dark green, and it have a silvery color. It's still cute though. And next guys is the MANJULA Pothos. This is also one of the most expensive Pothos there is, and one of the most beautiful and slow grower, you know. So the color is white and green. Sometimes it will look like the Marble Queen Pothos, because as my seller said, it is a cross between NJOY and Marble Pothos. The leaf shape is not like the other Pothos. It is shaped like this. It is kind of round and cupped, and then crisp, you know what I'm saying? Yeah. There is also a Harlequin Pothos, a whiter version of a MANJULA Pothos. Next guys is this reverted version of MANJULA. The white is completely gone, but still you can see that there are green variegations at the edge of it. And I don't know what happened to this reverted MANJULA. It grew a very mysterious white leaves. It literally looked like a marble queen Pothos. I don't know why did this happen. I just trimmed it and new leaves occurred. Speaking of mysterious Pothos, I would very much like to share this photo. This is from Sir Kamchai from Thailand. Would you look at that beauty? I don't know what is the exact ID for this plant. If you know it and if you're an expert, please feel free to comment the ID of this mysterious, beautiful, amazing Pothos. Wow. I mean, literally, it's not NJOY or Emerald, and it's not even Marble Queen Pothos. I literally don't know. And also, speaking of Emerald Pothos, this is what it looks like. That one is dying. So this is also similar to Global Green Pothos. The variegation of Global Green is like this, and Emerald looks like this. So in Emerald, the green color is in the center and the lighter color is in the outside, but Global Green, the dark green are on the edges and the light green is in the middle. Global Green is also a very unique type of Pothos. It is a cultivar from Japan. Next on my list guys is this Cebu Blue Pothos. Again, this is not the same as the other Pothos. This is not a Pepermnum aureum, but this is a Pepermnum pinnatum. And also on my past video, I stated that all Pothos will turn to have a bluish color, the same as this one. This looks like a bluish, kind of grayish color, but it's not totally true because sometimes the new leaves will lose its grayish or bluish tone, just like this. I don't know why it literally loses its bluish color. So sad. Even this one, like literally there's no bluish color. So sad. Aww. Next guys is this Shangri-La Pothos. Would you look at that? This is also very expensive, you guys. Like, per leaf is 100 pesos. This was given to me by a friend, and actually I tried propagating it. So I tried cutting the new leaves and put it in a cup and then let it sit for about a week, and then I tried to cut it, if that makes sense, you know what I'm saying, and it is a success. We also have a variegated version of it. Oops. This one. This is the variegated version of Shangri-La Pothos or Sleeping Pothos. As you can see, it is very yellowish. It is so cute. And also there is actually another variety of this, but it's not released yet publicly in the market, and that is this. It's so beautiful. It is a white variegated Sleeping Pothos. Isn't it beautiful? And lastly, you guys, is this Asa-1 Pothos or the Neo-1 Pothos. If you want to know more about that Pothos, I'm gonna be dropping down a link for you to read it. Isn't it beautiful? This is a lab-made Pothos. This is the only violet Pothos. I hope I can have a Pothos like that. And that brings us to the end of this video, guys. I hope you enjoyed watching as much as I enjoyed making it. I'm very sorry if I literally look like rushing right now, because I am going somewhere. Like, it is 19:17 already and I am going out later, like 19:30. But if you still have questions, feel free to comment down below, and feel free to add me on my social media accounts. If you want to be friends with me, I'm gonna be dropping down all of my social media accounts below. Please feel free to message me if you want me to ID a plant, you know what I'm saying. And That's it, guys. Bye bye. Thank you so much for watching. I love you so much.